Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Rakdos Anvil in Ranked Standard. Won 86% of games today over the course of about an hour, going 6-1, which is way beyond what I thought this deck would do. I thought for sure I'd durdle around with this dumb Anvil card, get slapped in Standard, and retreat to the play queue with my tail between my legs, but that's not how it played out. Card overperformed well beyond my expectations, and here is why and what the card does. Essentially, it pumps out a steady stream of chump blockers against aggro decks, allowing you to effectively stall until you hit your Meat Hook Massacre and can sweep the board. And against control decks, it pumps out a steady stream of attackers, which can chip away at your opponent and is kind of hard to interact with. Let's read through the card exactly first. It is a 2-mana artifact. Whenever one or more artifacts you control leave the battlefield during your turn, that's important, create a 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn, also important. Additionally, you can tap, pay no mana, just tap it, sacrifice an artifact. Oni-Cult Anvil deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain 1 life. So what's important to note about this card is you don't have to use the last clause to get the first effect. You get that first effect incidentally off of any artifact removal from your side of the field. So if you use a blood token to sacrifice a blood token and draw and discard, you still get the 1/1 token. If you spend a treasure to play something, it's still removed from the battlefield and you get that incidental token as well. But when you need to, if you don't have the mana available to cycle the blood token or you don't have anything to spend the treasure on, you can force it by sacrificing it with the Oni-Cult for free. So you get both halves of the card. It is important to note that you get the incidental value no matter what. The deck is essentially built around cards that can produce artifacts that stick around, right? We have some vampires in the form of Voldaren Epicure, Voldaren Bloodcaster, and Bloodtide Harvester, all of which pump out blood tokens, which can be used to cycle away cards or also create tokens off the anvil. And then we have the treasure package, including Shambling Gas, Deadly Dispute, and Skullport Merchant, which can all create treasure tokens, and when spent or when sacked by the anvil, also create attackers or blockers. We also have Voltage Surge, this is the perfect home for this deck. It is a 1-mana instant, deal 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you additionally sacrifice an artifact, it deals 4 damage instead. That's sweet. I mean, 4 damage pretty much cleans out everything in this format. Love this card. This is the perfect home for it. All right, then the last interesting card, Experimental Synthesizer. We're going to read the whole thing. It is 1 red mana for an artifact. When it enters or leaves the battlefield, you get both halves of it. Exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. That's the most important part. Then you can pay 3 mana, which is pretty expensive. Sacrifice Experimental Synthesizer, create a 2/2 White Samurai creature token with Vigilance, activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so off the bat, it doesn't seem amazing. That's pretty expensive for not a crazy amount of value, but it pairs really well with the Anvil. And I put it in the 3-drop slot because that's kind of where it belongs. Let's say you get to turn 3, you got 2 lands out. Maybe you want to hit your 3rd land drop. You play the Synthesizer, you get that land off it, you play it, or maybe you don't, you have the land in hand. You play a land from hand, you hit one of your 2 or 1 drops, play it out. Okay, that's fine. 1 mana, draw a card, that's okay. But if you had to pay the 3 mana to sack it, that's not an amazing deal, but you can sack it for free with the Anvil. You can just tap the Anvil, sacrifice the Synthesizer, immediately get an extra card to play. So now it's like a 1 mana draw 2. So this guy definitely makes it in the deck. It's more like a 3-drop in terms of when you want to play it. Lastly, I'll just note that I cut the Voldaren Epicure down from 4 to 1 just because, like, you're durdling a lot with the deck, and durdling is fine, but I wanted some closers in the deck, so I cut 3 copies of the Epicure to play a Merchant, a Sorn, and a Lolth. And of course, you have to have 4 copies of Meat Hook Massacre on top because otherwise you have no answers to the aggro decks. That's got to be in there. Last, I'll just note we have Awakening in the mana base, which I think 2 is the right copy. You know, you can get back some of these creatures with it. Could be valuable. We also have 2 copies of Treasure Vault. Please feel free to cut this card. It is an artifact, so you can sacrifice it with the Anvil and get all that stuff. But the very first time you don't hit your right colors and you see this guy, you're going to be pissed. So feel free to cut it if you want, but it is kind of a fun addition to the deck. These are cards I'm not playing. I talked about the Epicure. I just don't think the Soul Ripper is what you want to be doing. I think your artifacts, you already have an outlet with the Anvil that's free. I don't think you're always aggressive with this deck. Like, you need the blockers back to chump block against aggro, and this thing wants to attack. And you need creatures around to power it up. And I don't know. I just don't think... I think too many times you're going to get caught without something to crew it, and you're going to feel really bad. And the rest of the deck is solid as is. So I wouldn't play this card. And then Dragonspark Reactor... I'm not gonna lie, this card looks sweet, but I think it's too much do nothing for too long, maybe get some upside on it. And the deck is pretty tight on space, so I don't think any of these cards belong in the deck. This is what I got. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Let's dive right in. All right, definitely a keep. We have the pieces. Just gotta string them together well. Here comes the Epicure. Mono white aggro. What do we think about that? The Ghast. Yeah, we might even sack the Blood Harvester. No attacks. Skyclave app. Ew. Well, we'll have one more turn with the Harvester before the Aspirant gets out of control. No blocks. That's pretty good, too. Well, Harvester can definitely take down someone. No attacks. Sack the Harvester, kill the Aspirant. Skyclave app, and then Meathook Massacre the rest of the apps away. Oh, man. Right, they take that. Okay. Eee. Well, if we hit land off the top here, we can -3 Massacre, which is probably worth it, I suppose. 38% chance of land off the top. Survey says we don't get it. We do get Deadly Dispute, though, which would allow us to hit land and make treasure. Sack a blood token. All right, let's go for it here. Let's sack you. All right, we do hit land. To play out the Bloodcaster, we don't really need to. No, I think we just hang out here. No attacks. All right. Chump block this turn. -4 Massacre the coming turn. Yeah, that's all right. That was all going under the Massacre bus. Hopefully Initiate as well. Yeah, all right. Send it out. You're not going to like this coming turn. You might be thrilled now, but you did not go tall. You went wide. All right. Here comes all the damage in the world. Sure. I guess one question is there any reason to drop anyone off with the blood token? I don't necessarily think so. I think we're okay with what we have. All right, here we go. -4. Sweep it all up, baby. Give them the goods. Very nice. And we get some tutus back. Feels good. Spellbinder, they take a peek. Happy to just Voltage Surge that guy. Nice and easy. They take you, okay. We draw into another red source, which is interesting. We'll probably play it out here. Boop. Submit 0. Yeah, that's fine. A lot of blood tokens. We'll definitely have an answer to anything they can play here. We can always sack the Harvester, kill something. Brutal Cathar, annoying. Shambling Ghast. We'll probably play you out first. See if they want to block here. Maybe we drop off the Ghast. Thing is, what are we even looking for, really? Like, they can't block for the rest of the game so far. Let's just play out the Ghast. And here. I don't think we want to give up the Massacre just yet. Another Cathar, okay. I mean, whatever they take, we just sweep with the Massacre if they don't block. My turn. Deadly Dispute, that's pretty good. Let's start there, I think. Drop you off. Okay, nice. Soren's really good. I don't really want to drop Soren, though. Unless they block here, which they're probably not going to, right? So that means the synthesizer turn. Let's see if they block or not. We're not sure yet. They'll probably take it all, so I'm not going to play the Sorin into that, because I don't want Sorin to die. So we're just going to play the Synthesizer. Voltage Surge feels good. Who do we want more of? I guess you're slightly bigger. This one has flying though, but we'll take the more damage. Submit 0. All right, and we're very happy here. Sweet. Deck kind of coming together. All right, opponent is done roping us out. They flip to night side. Let's start with a Synthesizer. Another Synthesizer. Actually, probably should have just attacked. Actually, we have lethal here, right? Because, yeah. Let's get in there, and then we'll Massacre on top. All right, they finally scoop. Just very childish. Roped us out for about 5 minutes total there. Not cool. Okay, no red. But we do have things to do for the first couple turns, so we'll give it a go. Start here, tapped. Hopeful Initiate. A lot of mono white out today. That's just what people are playing. Thalia, annoying. Yeah, we'll trade off here. Blood token acquired. Massacre is going to be really good. I think we are going to blood token look for red. Maybe the Synthesizer? Epicure could actually trade with someone useful. Alright. Not quite what we were looking for, but making progress. That's not good. There goes the Massacre. Goodbye. No blocks into the first striker. We do hit red, though, which is crucial. Harvester can take out Thalia, which is pretty important, actually. So we go like this. Blood token as well. No attacks. And here. Okay. So we'll trade it with the Spellbinder, with the Bloodcaster. Next turn, sack the Harvester, kill Thalia. Another Spellbinder. That's okay, because honestly, neither of the cards in our hand are amazing right now anyway. Alright, here they come. We could actually double block Thalia. I don't think that's necessary. Just go like this. Yep. A lot of blood token. I mean, the Epicure is not where we want to be right now. Drop you off. Land. Also probably not what we need this exact moment. Voltage Surge can take out Thalia. Sounds good to me. We don't have any blood tokens, so let's get in there. Alright, and Deadly Dispute on their turn, most likely. Another Thalia. I guess we're doing this now. Gotta load up a little bit. Bloodcaster's good. Can help block the Spellbinder. Initiate. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that Meathook Massacre. Deadly Dispute. Expensive Deadly Dispute. Now, we can't actually do this now. 5. Deadly Dispute the Treasure. We might do that. Portable Hole wants to take our treasure, I suppose. Actually, wants to take the Bloodcaster. Alright, so we're definitely doing this then. Take a lot of damage this turn. Now we kind of have to get to the next Meathook Massacre. Doesn't have to be that big. That's pretty much the only way to win. 4-5. I mean, we're almost up to a big enough massacre, actually. So... if we kill the Initiate now... then we just need one more land. Alright, I think we're going to kill the Initiate now. Auto-pay. Submit 0. So now if we get hit a land off the top, we can massacre away both their 1 toughness creatures. We get it. Okay. Feels good. -1. There they go. Okay, and we have gas and Deadly Dispute to reload. Do they take anything? They do take the Massacre. Interesting. That'll give us back a creature at least. Usher as well. Voltage Surge. Pretty good here. Okay. End here. Luminarch Aspirant. That's probably what we're going to kill immediately. Yeah, submit 1. Auto-pay. Submit 0, yeah. My turn. Alright, here we go. Drop you off. That's -1. Usher goes down. Reload! Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, let's start with a Deadly Dispute on the treasure, I suppose. Hold on, let's manual tap. We're not using that guy. Alright, here goes the treasure. Lolth is going to be great. Can we get her this turn? Yes, we can. Is it worth using the treasure? Actually, it might be. Let's just play Lolth now and get our creature land down. That is a lot for them to deal with. And I'd rather get the creature land down. Cool. Let's see if that's enough. They scoop! Alright! Anvil going hard! Alright, we didn't play Anvil that game, but still, that was satisfying. Okay, we can make this work. Synthesizer is really more like a turn 3 play, so we'll hold on to that for now. Play you on red. And here, we do have that Voltage Surge ready to go. They eye the land. Yes, Rakdos. Okay. I think we're getting the Harvester down right now. Maybe next turn, Synthesizer. We'll see. Field of Ruin. Alright, control deck potentially. That's new. Played against a lot of mono white today. They foretell a Doomscar potentially. Do we synthesize or get the Anvil down? I think we really want to get the Anvil cooking, right? Anvil should be pretty good against them. Let's do that. That gives us more room to mess up with Synthesizer next turn, too. Alright, here they come. Alright, this will be a fun matchup. Let's see how we do against Control. Sacrifice an artifact, deal 1 damage to each opponent. We could sack the blood token. It's not our turn, though. We could have done that on our turn. We don't know if they're going to go white Doomscar, though. Let's try to obnoxiously pick away at them over the course of this game. We might also try to get a Meathook Massacre down for 0. That's annoying. Okay. Land. Let's start with a synthesizer. Okay. A lot of choices here. This is kind of fun. This is interesting. I think we are going to take out one of you guys. I don't think we want to... It's interesting. We could drop off the blood token just to get a creature. Not going to do it. A lot of choices. Very interesting. I still think they want a Doomscar, probably this coming turn, so I'm not going to sacrifice anything with the Anvil. It's unfortunate we can't hold up Deadly Dispute for their Doomscar turn. And they might not have Doomscar. It could be, you know, saw it coming. Alright, let's do nothing. I think we'll maybe try to save the blood token for Deadly Dispute. Blue source, it's not Doomscar. They might have... Okay. Here we go. They hold open more mana. This is a pretty good Deadly Dispute turn. Synthesizer. Chump block there. Let's do it. Sack you. Get a pretty wide board going. We hit land. I don't think we can play it. Oh, we can actually. Okay. We can play you on black right now. We can get Meat Hook down for 0. Or we can hold Deadly Dispute. Man, that's tough. I'm gonna hold Deadly Dispute here. Memory Deluge. Okay. No response to that. They're probably looking for Doomscar. So Meat Hook Massacre, if they sweep everything, that's worth 4 damage, but I think I'd rather just hold Deadly Dispute and get ready to reload here. Alright, they hit that second white source. Is it Doomscar time? It is. We probably want to tap you at least. Sacrifice an artifact. So you can go down. Get that damage in, and then Deadly Dispute, yeah, we'll drop off you, I suppose. Reload. Doomscar. Okay. A lot of blood tokens. We might actually cycle away, We could attack with the Bugbear. Could also sack the treasure. We could attack with the Bugbear, actually. Nice. And, leave the battlefield. Yeah, so we'll play this. Get that double trigger going. Alright, we're kind of getting close to lethal here. We could, sack 2 artifacts for 2 more damage. So unless they have more Doomscars lined up, like, we actually are in a pretty good spot. And we have the Den of the Bugbear to continue to apply pressure, so I'm feeling good. The worst thing that could happen right now is Farewell. Exile all creatures and all artifacts. That's going to be a feels bad. It's ironic that we're playing against Blood Scry right now, given that we are the Blood cycle deck right now. Witness the Future. That's fine with me. They put Doomscar and Sunset Revelry back in the deck. Makes sense. Ideally, they don't draw right into Sunset Revelry. That's like pretty good against us right now. They do have Field of Ruin. I wonder if they'll take the opportunity to pick off the Bugbear now. We have 4 damage on the battlefield. We can basically get there this turn. Because we have Meat Hook Massacre as well, which they might counter. Let's drop off some of these bad boys. Alright, so they're holding Field of Ruin. So let's attack first and try to Meat Hook Massacre for the rest of the damage, I guess. Seems fine. Not giving them a Field of Ruin target. Okay, here comes 4 damage. And we only need to -1. Okay. Do you have the counterspell? Very well could have. Actually, they only have 1 blue. We might have gotten them here. They would need negate because they don't have double blue for Saw coming. That was sweet. That was like a fun, just like grind them out. Played around them really well with Den of the Bugbear there. Kept that continual pressure on. That was a good game. That was a good showcasing of this deck, I think. Okay, seems good. Luke, Scott, 19. Usher, more mono white aggro. We do have Meat Hook Massacre, though. So we're going to be okay, in theory. Luminarch. Let's hope they go wide and not tall. They go straight for the damage here. Okay, another Massacre. That's fine. Anvil. Yeah, I think we're just going to try to trade off here for a bit. Let's see how they get through this. They might have a Aspirant or Cathar. They don't, but they might just make a giant Usher, which is bad for Meat Hook Massacre. We would prefer for them to go wide here. No blocks. Now we can make a lot of chump blockers with the Oni-Cult, which is probably what we're going to do here. Do we want to drop off one of our many Meat Hook Massacres? I don't know if I want to drop off anything in our hand. We would love to get more blood tokens somehow. We don't really have a way to do that. I don't think I want to drop any of this off. I think we're just dropping you. Right, we need land. We need everything. Let's just get a chump blocker. And hold back the forces. So this coming turn, we will land Deadly Dispute. And try to get up to a big enough Meat Hook Massacre. Intrepid Adversary. Only for 2 mana, though. We might Meat Hook this coming turn for 1. Just get rid of these annoying guys while we can. Yeah, here they come. Okay, we'll just chump here. Yep, let's sweep these bad boys up while we can. So that means we're Meat Hook Massacring. Okay. Here it comes. We'll see if they block. They have to know this is a sweeper. But they might not block anyway. Ah, that's probably a mistake. We shouldn't have given them the... That's alright. That's right. That's fine. Yeah, didn't need to attack there into the lifelinker. Not worth the downside of them potentially blocking. Okay. We could make a chump blocker by sacrificing the cult, but that's not what I want to do. I think we're taking 6 here. Okay, they make another creature. Fine. Down to 9. Synthesizer's actually pretty good. Land is okay. Let's get the other Anvil out. And then sack the Synthesizer for free. Make 2 blockers. And we get a Deadly Dispute, which I guess we'll use now. That's fine with me. Okay. We're in there. We're hanging in there. End here. Now we can chump block and sack the creature to the anvil to do a little more damage. We're in a pretty good spot, honestly. This 6/5 is annoying. I don't know if we'll ever be able to kill it. But we can start to drain the opponent out here. Alright, block here. Alright, and then we'll sack you. Drain the opponent a little bit. Yeah, I'm regretting attacking into the lifelinker, because now it seems like we actually are trying to drain them out slowly. So that set us back a decent clip. More land. Oh, we actually got him here. 7 mana, -5 Massacre. Let's do it. Okay, problem solved. Unfortunate ordering of the triggers there. They scoop on that. Nice. They got stuck on land, but they had a pretty good aggressive start, so yeah, it happens sometimes. Okay. We can keep this. It's not perfect. Land is a little awkward here. Up against Suzaku. Alright. Let's do it. Tap land. We can just get to Sorin. We'll be in really good shape. Red. What do we think about that? I'm guessing, is it, if anything? So this turn we can Anvil. Let's get the Bloodcaster down. Start off with some pressure. Not sure what they're playing just yet. My money would be on is it, but we're not sure. Could have play with fire here. What else are people playing? You'd think if they had removal, they would use it here for 1 mana. Why not? Okay. It is Gruul. Voltage Surge is going to be pretty good. We are going to need an artifact. We might sack the Oni-Cult Anvil to the Voltage Surge if we need to. Alright, Kami's Flare. Interesting. Nothing we can do about that. We do get the artifact, which is good, because now we can Voltage Surge away something. That's important. Don't want to sacrifice the token there. I'm going to want to sacrifice it to Voltage Surge. Okay. That's not really my greatest fear. Interesting. We do hit land. We're getting towards Sorin. I'm not super afraid of that right now. I think we want to play land. I think we want to drop off... Man, everything's pretty good, though. I mean, Skullport Merchant's also really good. I think we want to use the Blood Token to get into more land. So now we have Sorin next turn for free. Let's hold here. Let's just hold. We probably want to get Sorin going next turn. It's possible there is a significant target to hit with Voltage Surge, but that is going to take out our second Black Source, so I would ideally not have to use that. Okay, that's interesting, but a big use of resources. No blocks. I think that's fine by me. If they want to do that every turn for the rest of the game, that's fine. It does have Trample. Alright. Well, it's pretty good, too. So they attack with their Trample Haste, and we just double block it. That's fine with me. Alright, we get our trigger anyway. Get our blocker going. No attacks. Hang back. Okay, this is good. We are stabilizing here. I think if we survive this turn without any significant damage to our board state, like, we're going to be in a fantastic position. Kami's Flare. Alright, nothing we can do about that. That is sad. We don't have a modified creature, at least. We do have Loth coming. That's how they spend the entire turn, though. Keep our Blood Token around. Treasure Vault is a land. Another creature or treasure. I think we're just playing out Shambling Gas this turn. Here you come. We'll probably sacrifice Shambling Gas on their end step, I think. Kind of a funky deck. I feel like I'm having to think a lot, just think about if I want to use the Oni-Cult Anvil every turn or not, but just a new card. Kumano, that's fine. Glad they're playing it now. We dodged the immediate kill to Loth. Okay. Oh, we don't have any black mana. Nothing we can do about that, right? Sacrifice an artifact. Yeah, we can't get there, I don't think. We could Voltage Surge our own Shambling Gas just to get Loth. I don't think that's where we want to be. Maybe it is. Alright, well, we can do that now. I guess we'll sack the Shambling Gas now. See what we draw into here. Treasure. We get that black source. That's big. Okay. Feeling pretty good about where we are right now. Let's just hang out here. I guess we can do this for free, right? Should have attacked with it first in case that matters, but that's alright. Okay, a lot going on. Yeah, I'm definitely playing slower with this deck than pretty much anything else I play. It's just the Anvil, the new card. Making me think. Making me work. Alright, you return. Now, this is probably a good Voltage Surge target at this point. Yeah, let's go ahead and, let's drop you off, I think. That's fine. That's good. We don't really love that trample damage for Loth anyway. We can probably get in there with you. And I guess you're for free anyway. Is this only at sorcery speed? No, it's not. Okay. They raid the Anvil. It's just a free attack. You might as well attack with it. We probably could get in with the Skullport Merchant, but I want enough blockers back for Loth too. Alright, drain him for 1. Alright, now the... Hold on, yeah, to damage. Alright, now the big boys come out. Let's hope they don't have another Kumano. End here, we've still got Voltage Surge in the bank. Here comes their 2-2. They scoop on that. Alright, nice. Man, just a really strong day in the arena today. I'll take it. And we rank up too. What are we at now? Platinum Tier 3. Cool. If you liked that video, click on one of these two next. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.